I am Chucky, the killer doll, and I see it. As a doll, I'm infamous. I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up.
Hey, howdy friends, it's Frightman. Isn't this the cutest little boy outfit you ever saw? Where it even says good guys right across the front. And that's because in this video, we are going to be building the Halloween 2024 season from the Home Depot Chucky Servo Animatronic. And I am so excited that I am one of the lucky few that stayed up all night long to get this for you and present this. If you'd like to see a video on how to get him back in the box, I have that. If you'd like to see a fair and honest review of him, I have that. But for now, I'm so excited to get this good guy built for you. Okay, I have to tell you, when I took this guy out of the box, I have been smiling the whole time. Not only am I am excited about Chucky, but I'm excited of how cute it is. It's all the same parts that you get in a big animatronic like we feature on the channel, but they're all miniature size. So the base comes already assembled, and that is really freaking awesome. The other thing that's really awesome is I'm building this guy on a table. He's only 3.5 feet tall, so maybe something like this. And I get to build him on a table. I don't have to get on the floor. My instructions are here. So I'm really going to enjoy this build. I'm going to do my best not to laugh throughout this video because everything is just so cute. So we're going to start off with this leg poles, and the leg poles are going to go right down to the base, and then we're going to go ahead and put this foot onto a little, or the shoe onto a little cutout here in the base. So on the base, there's this small cutout, and the shoe is going to fit right down into that cutout. So let's put this other cute little leg on. So let's see, drop this right down into the shoe like this, and we're going to take this and drop that right onto that base pole and lock those shoes into place. So we're good to go there. Okay, so now we need to put this adorable costume onto these legs. There is a zipper in the back of this costume. So initially I was trying to slide these legs, or these pants legs, down over these leg poles, and I was asking myself in my head, now wait a second, how are you going to get the poles to come through that small neck hole and get the waist on here? Well, the answer to that is on the back of this costume, and I'm flipping it around here. This is amazing that I can do this. So on the back of this costume, it zippers up. So actually it was like, yeah, okay, I want to make sure I had it down all the way. So in order to get this down all the way so that we can put the waist here, there is a zipper in the back, and then of course once we get done, we'll be closing that up. Let's flip this back around so that we have it to the front for you. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and put his control box assembly and waist, and of course the shoulders onto these leg poles. Now this thing's pretty heavy, and I'm not quite sure exactly why that is, but it's actually heavy for its size. I'm kind of surprised, and it's built really well. I mean, it's pretty heavy duty. I guess maybe it's all the motors that are making this thing heavy. I'm not quite sure, but I'm a bit fascinated at the weight. So now we're going to put his power cord up to the control box here, and we're going to do that by routing this power cord up through the back, or one of the pants legs here, and then we're just going to plug that power cord right into the control box. So I'll just flip that around for a second so we can see what's on the control box. So we have, of course, our power switch, and then we do have a volume control on this control box. Okay, our next step is pretty straightforward. We're going to just be bringing the costume up over this, this frame here, and there is a sensor on the front of the costume. There is a sensor wire coming out of the front here. So we're going to go ahead and put those two together as we bring this costume up. Once we bring this costume all the way up over these shoulders, then we're going to be zippering it in the back. But maybe not all the way up, because there is a wire here. So right here coming off of the control box, there's also a wire that's going to be for his head. So we're going to bring this on up over the shoulders, and nice, nice, nice. So it looks like I can actually go ahead and zipper this guy completely up, if I take this head wire and go ahead and bring it all the way through here, because there is an opening here at the neck where we can go ahead and put that wire. So we'll go ahead and do that. Bring this all the way around, and I will fish this power cord back down his leg a little bit so we don't have too much in there. So I've taken that cord coming out of the control box for the head, bringing it here through the shoulders or through that neck opening. And then here's that zipper that I was telling you about before. So we're just gonna go ahead and zipper this guy on up. He is so cute. Okay, so I've decided to go ahead and unzip that costume just a little bit in order to put on this left hand. So on this left hand, there is a very, very tiny pin here. I think you can see this. There's a very tiny pin here. So once we put this into that shoulder socket, we're going to need to install this pin to hold that in. And I guess that's because of the knife action, where they want to make sure that this is locked on here good. So let's go ahead and take this arm, and we're going to feed this right up into this left costume sleeve piece. Hopefully that'll go nice and easy, but let's see. There's also a piece of Velcro on the arm, which is nice to hold this sleeve in place. So nice added touch there. So pretty easy, pretty easy. So I was able to get that pin through that arm. I did have to get my glasses for that step, truth be told. The Velcro here on the arm, I'm just trying to figure this piece out. Interesting. So on the Velcro that's here on his hand, I was looking for a piece of Velcro that it would attach to in the sleeve here, and there's not actually a piece of Velcro. So really it can attach anywhere on the sleeve. It just, the Velcro just actually grabs onto the end of the sleeve material. So that's kind of cool. So you're not restricted to any particular place to put it. Now we're going to do the same thing over here on this right arm, and it seems to be easier for me to go ahead and just bunch all of this up and then just slide this itty bitty arm through the sleeve, and we will drop this one onto the sockets right here using those two joints. So easy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am going to go ahead and finish him up by zipping up the rest of this costume, but I want to make sure that I do have that wire for the head. So before I get him all zipped up here, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this head wire is out where I can get to it. It is, and he has suspenders. So let's go ahead and put his little suspenders up. And I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to get the suspenders up. I was thinking, uh-oh, you made a mistake, because the suspenders are going to have to go around the arms. But the suspenders, let me show you here. So these little cute boy suspenders, these little suspenders are attached to the costume with Velcro. So we can simply take those suspenders, bring it right around here on his little bitty tiny shoulder, and just put that up like that. And the sensor is located right here. So there's a sticker, and I always kind of get turned off when I see these stickers on costumes. I'm like, why do you do this to us? But they do like to do that. Oh, he's adorable. He is so cute. Okay, so our last step is going to be putting his head on. So I think that might be where some of this cuteness might actually go away. I want to fix this. I want to fix this right sleeve just a little bit, make him look a little tad bit better here. And I really like that. I really like that the arms have a little Velcro piece like right here. And again, there's no Velcro inside this sleeve. The sleeve just actually grabs onto that Velcro anywhere you want. Let me grab that head and let's get that head on this good guy. So this is little Chucky's head. It's a cute head. I tell you what, when I look at this and I think about how big his body is, I haven't put it on there yet, but I think that head looks kind of big for the body, but let's see if I'm right. So all we have to do is just take this head and just drop it right here into two slots that are up here at the top. But before I do that, I need to find that wire that I said I made sure that it would be easy to get to. And guess what? That wire dropped down and it is no, well, hold on. Okay, I do have the wire. So we're gonna drop this head right into these two slots here in his neck. And I say we're gonna do that. Okay, so we got that, and then we have a connector coming from the head, and we have that connector that we talked about earlier. I've got those connected, and I'm gonna go ahead and fish that on back down And let me come to the front here and see what we got going on, because I think we're done. So he does have quite a few wrinkles on these clothes. I wanted to hurry up and get him done, and I really didn't know what it was going to look like, but looking at all the wrinkles here in the clothes, I think I'm going to go ahead and take my iron and get my iron out to him when we're done recording here. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and consider subscribing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chucky. Thanks for watching the video, and until next time, stay spooky, my friends.